Well, I mean, it will be unless T1 just win the game in 20 minutes, because Gen.G are basically a no-rush 20 comp with this. I'm not sure how you're supposed to also pilot an Udyr in a comp. Lane control late is definitely much better, but ramps up.
Here comes Clid.
As, yep, Clid's going to wrap around from behind. He's going for Keria here. Of course, you can't lantern yourself as the Flame Chompers are avoided. Teddy actually, though, not able to get onto the lantern, and he's just gobbled up by Life, who will say thank you so much.
You know, versus an Olaf, you don't get this advantage all too often, but with Gen.G having the opportunity here to clear vision with the Udyr pick, there's just no way that you can advantage into the late game. We might have them taking the first game in this series.
Not to mention, we will not have a Cloud Soul as well. It's going to be
But here comes the Herald. Some extra plate gold going to go here into the mid lane. And Gen.G are in such a fantastic position. If they can keep taking these plays into objectives, I just don't see how T1 can recover.
I don't know what Gen.G are going to be able to do here to, sorry, what T1 are going to be able to do here to try and stem the bleeding, right? Because they need to get this game moving in their direction, and they need to do so.
To force this fight on their terms for the first time in this game.
Cuzz standing at the front, you've got Rascal in pretty good horn position, as Ruler out of the fight for the moment. And T1 are going to start this one up. Ruler now just going to move on over with the rest of his team. Gets through unscathed as another control ward goes down. Gen.G have picked up the aggro, and you can feel just how much both of these teams know the importance of this position. In comes the Ram, looking for Cuzz, who does throw down the Ragnarok, but no way can he get into position. And T1 are going to give it away, you can see.
Back off. I mean, the Ornn horn
they had
alone.
To, right, yeah.
The Ornn horn alone just makes it so you can't even attempt to contest, and that's the power, even before we get to the Supreme late game, of Ornn in these 5v5 fights. And Gen.G might not have been in a position to actually force this fight on their terms if they were behind earlier. They just have been so stable and so slightly ahead in every tempo occasion that they're in a good way. Now, Teddy is getting a lot of value here, by the way. A lot of extra gold going to this Aphelios in bot lane.
I mean, look at the top lane. Same thing's happening on the other side. So trading evenly. Tidy it up, but now it's a 5 versus 4 here in theory. See whether Faker can get over in time. Body slam onto Rascal. Gonna get knocked up, though, is Canna. Takes some rocks, able to utilize his stopwatch to avoid the shockwave, and now no shockwave is a huge deal.
That's a great trade for T1, but isn't enough. Faker's going for a huge flank here.
Yep, Call of the Forge God is available. Clid felt something in his waters. Spots Faker going for the slight flank, and now he's looking to close in. We'll see where Gen.G are going to put themselves in this particular moment.
I love the harass coming through from Faker here on the left side. He's just out of range of getting picked, and now T1 have reset the Drake, and they actually have priority here. Look at where Canna is. He's in such a great spot. This is beautiful from T1.
Yeah, we'll see whether he can actually blast cone over. As you can see, he's going to get tongue lashed as now Clid getting on in there, not going to be able to find a smite. Now they have thrown his life away. The Devour is going to be available as Teddy. The close range weapons are so scary. The cast comes out, but the blast cone keeps Rascal alive after the flash.
This fight from T1 of wrestling that control away, they stopwatch it, they push in forward, they put Faker on the left side there because they know that Gen.G cannot commit to chase him, or they're going to lose the Drake no matter what. And I think you're
see whether T1 are actually just looking for a trade. They could potentially run at the Baron. There is Severum Crescendum. This is real rough. Ruler's going to go over and try and solo this one out. And we'll see whether Gen.G can play enough defense.
This is so scary here for Gen.G to actually split this up.
Super Mega Death Rocket flying on towards the Baron. Cuzz taking a fair bit of damage here. Baron down to about 1,000. And it is secured by T1. But now the fight is on. Rascal doesn't find too much value there, but the Jinx takes down the Aphelios. Olaf, of course, is going to die, and Gen.G get Mountain Soul, give up Baron, but now 2 kills. Will this mean a broken base as Canna is running for the hills? The very terrified Yuumi is exactly how I would be feeling in that circumstance as well, as Clid comes on over. They're looking to try and stagger this one out.
Even the
comes
teleport.
over, and yeah, I just don't think that he's going to stand much of a chance here.
And
no more stopwatch.
They were able to take the Baron, but they weren't able to group on it. And you saw the massive damage coming through onto Cuzz there from the Super Mega have the keys to the Nexus at this stage.
Yeah, that is 50 gold that has their name written on it right now. That being said, it being Gen.G's game to win doesn't mean that things are 100% impossible, but it is getting more and more difficult. I just want to say, this is the best I've seen BDD play into Faker in a really long time, even including that series that they managed to win in the qualifier and played towards them. and that's continuing to happen right now. They are ripe for a caster curse, and I want to apologize if that does happen, as Hook gonna go wide onto Rascal.
I mean, look at T1's positioning here. How will they ever close in on this Drake? Gen.G probably shouldn't overextend here, though.
Yeah, Rascal actually is gonna go golden, tries to start this one as Moonlight Vigil actually gonna get trolled a little bit there by Canna's cast, and the health bars on T1 go down low, but no one is actually taken out. Also, not a lot of R buttons down, as it's only Super Mega Death Rocket that's been picked up. That's not one of the CCs that they require. As watch the orb, watch BDD's power in this fight as T1 have been torn apart. Canna now off towards the side, and Ruler does so much damage with all the items he's put together. 4,000 already in this fight.
You chip the health, you get your shield back. That's what Gen.G is doing here, but T1 have handled this so well. They're actually getting Drake priority right now on the Elder Drake. Teddy, where are you going?
Oh, what is that? Don't face check, no! Well, he does take the Lantern, survives for the moment. Now Lantern on cooldown, the Elder has been pulled out. Rift Scuttler is going to fall immediately. As Rascal down to 50%. Canna off towards the side, finally shown on vision as Faker flashes before the Lantern comes out. Now both on cooldown for the moment.
Rascal has to play back now. He's gonna have to teleport back in. T1 now or never.
Oh my goodness, the Super Mega Death Rocket. That means the bottom lane are out of this one. There is no way T1 can fight his Elder Drake for Gen.G. War of Attrition won by the red team.
And that might just be game here, Atlus. You can see Abyssal Voyage forward. They want to catch Canna. He has to ult out. But the base is about to be unlocked.
Yeah, BDD didn't actually know which way he wanted to go. The first missed shockwave for him is going to get a flash, and Canna is going to survive.
And this is going to be a Baron easily here for Gen.G. They get a pick or two there. They can just walk down the red carpet. But this Baron buff is going to roll it out for them. They're going to have all waves pushing. Even Rascal base check moments before. The Super Mega Death Rocket comes through here and just forces them out.
Oh, Faker, no! What? That's the brush he got caught in to lose the 92-minute game!
Oh, no. Well, we're going to watch this one more time. Just extremely far forward here is Faker. And for what?
Yeah, it's so
That's
strange.
so peculiar.
Is that T1 are actually, like, they've missed their windows. Their windows were very narrow this game, composition-wise, but they've missed them. So that is not that egregious, but that is a huge uncharacteristic mistake. For Faker as Nexus turret number 1 is going to go down. BDD flashes forward, gets another flash for his shockwave. Ornn does go a little bit wide there as Canna breaks up the fight, but Rascal looks basically unkillable. Just goes in and solos Teddy. Now Keria and Canna have no damage. Faker finally turns up, but Ruler is an absolute monster. Keria comes on in. That's a very angry dragon, and the Nexus will fall. Gen.G take game number 1, and we've got one hell of a best of 5 on our hands.
And it's a game of inches, not miles. It's a game